So, like a lot of my videos, this might just go over everybody's heads. Um, I chat a lot of shit, to be honest, and um, I don't know. I just think like um, if I just get an interesting thought, I like to explore it and talk about it. Like I said, it might just people might not really know what I'm going on about, but I'm gonna try and explain myself anyway. See if I get somewhere. Basically, there's no such thing as failure. In life, it's like you can have a dream, you can have a goal, but if you don't reach that goal, there's always something else. You know, um, let's say you want to be a rock star, um, but if it doesn't work out for you, you can make videos like this, or you can, um, you can basically, you don't have to be so, what's the word? I don't know. It's like it's not a big deal if things don't go your way because you'll always find happiness through other things. I was there's a girl that I'm in love with, and I felt like I had a moment with her, but my mind kind of wandered off, and it kind of, I don't want to say it killed the moment because it's not like it killed the moment. It's more like I mean, if you view it in a negative light, you could say it killed the moment, but in another, but um, but it's not a problem because it's like I can just be real. Do you know what I mean? Um, I tend to not take things too seriously because it's like if you fall down in life, there's always something that can keep your head above water, you know? So I had this moment with this girl, and then I kind of like freaked out because I'm kind of a freak, to be honest. And, to me, it's like in life, I don't really play the victim card. I used to play the victim card quite a lot, but I used to view myself as a victim a lot. But these days, it's like, um, there's so many people in the world that's worse off than me. You know, I'm not in a bad place. There's so much worse things in the world, that I just don't really cry about things, and it just makes me very indifferent about things, and it just makes me not really care about things, and it makes me just do what I want because deep down I know that I'm going to be okay no matter what, you know. Um, so there's no such thing as failure in the sense of I had this moment with this girl and then I kind of freaked out, and some people would view that as a failing, but the fact of the matter is like I said, I can just be real, and there's so much value to being real. I've said before that being perfect and being real are just as good as each other, you know. Um, some people, if they're not perfect, they can give themselves a hard time about it. And I'm like, well, like I say, you can just accept your flaws and be real. Because, like I say, there's just as much value to being real as there is to being perfect. You might even say there's more value to being real. I mean, I don't want to say that because it's like, just because of the fact that I always feel like, I mean, it's desirable to keep on striving to be perfect. And I don't know, part of me wants to always strive to be perfect just because it keeps life interesting. Um, but like I say, maybe there is more value in being real. I don't know. It's debatable. Um, but I don't like viewing it like that. I like to view them as they're both as good as each other, you know. Um, like I say, in life, you can fall down, but there's always something that can keep your head above water. So that's it. All right, bye.